Alright, welcome back for episode 17 of our campaign as the Turks. So I believe I had done everything I wanted to at the end of this turn. This is about to fall. It's the last two more turns, and we should be taking this back shortly. See how long. I'm assuming they're going to back up to the little keep or the little fort over there in Bulgaria. Okay, so they're going to fight. Okay. There's the French Navy. Got Georgia back. So that's about to fall. Just some basic construction. Alright, so now we can reassign Georgia to a new emir. Okay. And we got a new, not a new, but another general with good command that is free to move around. So I didn't even notice the Mongols are now bordering us over at Bulgaria as well, and the Polish are mostly gone. I almost wonder if I should just set up a border there and let them fight each other. Because we're only at war with the papacy and the French outside of them. So let's move these guys over to Khazar. Georgia, we probably won't need too many troops. We'll go for 2 squads of peasants. What can we move out of here? Mostly everything. So we'll leave these guys. What happens? 121. So that's good enough. Whoa! Good thing I checked public order here. Yeah, what is going on recently with the public order? So bizarre that some of these provinces that have historically been completely fine are all of a sudden having problems. And I don't think I got a new sultan too recently. Shall throw 2. This one is 98%. Okay. So that solves that for now. Novgorod's got a pretty good amount of troops up here. So I do want to be aware of the French Navy now. So we don't have any more provinces that we're sharing. Okay, ships are on the move from the Mongols, so this is their strong, okay, yeah, that's their strong ship. And that means that we want to be a little more cautious. So this guy's a 3-star general and he's got their stronger ship. So I don't want to attack with just 2 Dows. Although my guy's a 3-star general as well. But that makes me even more hesitant because if his total strength is 2-2, assuming speed doesn't count into the combat, it's basically even match. I don't want to lose a good fleet commander if I don't need to. The captain or admiral or whatever you call him. So this will fall next turn. This will fall. Whoa, that's it's a long wait. I was wondering if it's worth investing in some public order buildings over here. So you don't know what from this list gives public order, if anything. Maybe that. Got a town watch in those two places already. I would assume town watches and mosques are what I'm looking for. moving some of these troops around. So let's see, they've got one more turn here. So I think what I'll do is I'll merge these troops together with my main force once I take Khazar. Take Khazar and then push into Kyiv. Alright. Still don't want to do too much troop production because of where we are financially. Go. You know what? I don't know why I'm not just hitting this place. 4 more turns. Even if I wreck everything in the province, I could just rebuild some of it. Let's do that. And even if I lose a couple of guys in the assault, that's not a big problem. Honestly, it might be nice to cut some expenses from upkeep. Alright, so we need a new Emir here. Georgia, these guys, I think, yeah, they were left for public order. Speaking of, those things queued up. So let's see. Whoa, okay, that's good. First try. Okay, so now we go into Kyiv. Got some strong generals with us here. Garrison. For the sake of time, I'm just going to leave one full stack over here. Should be fine. I don't think I need to be too precise with troop movement on this end. We definitely outnumber these guys. And actually, you know what? I think if I attack with, say, 5 stacks worth of guys, it should be good over there. What I'm instead going to do is bring one of my stronger generals by himself up to, we'll go for Livonia first, up to Chernigov, and he'll merge with these troops, and then he'll lead the force going up here. So we want someone with good command, especially against the numbers that they have. Okay, and then their fleet movement, so bizarre that ship can absolutely book it. It is crazy how fast they're going. So yeah, they have the ability to move. It looks like 2 tiles at a time. So I'm not gonna be able to track that thing down unless he wanders. Actually, he did. He wandered into a place with 3 ships. I was gonna say unless he wanders into a tile that I have 3 ships on already, I'm gonna leave him alone. And it looks like the same thing's happening over here. French sent one of their barks over. And speaking of, I'm 1 turn away from having some more ships ready. So, should be all set here. I'm honestly very surprised that the French and the Hungarians have not fought with each other at all. Chancellery, okay. I was skipping through those, what do you call them? Look at that. I was skipping through those notifications as normal, but can I make this guy the Chancellor as well? No. What is going on over here? I'm getting some high quality troops out of this area. Or at least mayors or whatever you call them. Man, this place is such a pain to keep control of what is going on. Armenia's having trouble. Okay, that should be the last one. So all the islands are safe. Italy's safe over here is good. Alright, so now we are on the move. And actually, whoa, look at this. So I need to keep some. Now Chernigov is behind this line actually, so we're good there. So we'll keep 4 squads of troops here just because of the amount of units they have. And then we're bringing everybody else up this way, outside of what we need in Chernigov to maintain public order. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good too, wow. Alright, put these guys in here. These guys will come up to join them, although they'll probably be late. Finland I still don't want to invest in, just in case Novgorod decides to attack there. They've got a pretty elite group of troops up here. A lot of police, arbalisters, mounted crossbowmen and whatnot. Jeez. So I'm gonna need a lot of shielded troops if I'm gonna fight against them. Crusade's still not doing anything over here. Some more construction done. Income just went up a good bit by taking Kyiv. In fact, I need to make sure that let's see, how long is this siege gonna take? Okay, I'll get that eventually. So this is gonna take 2 more turns. So not long. Oh my gosh, that timing. Of course, Novgorod goes after the rebel province as soon as I decide to finally move on it. That is the weirdest timing. They just waited for like 30 turns and then decided to run in. Okay, so they want an alliance. I mean, I can't say yes to that because they're really the one faction. That would be interesting thematically for the game, but I can't say yes to that when the whole purpose of this campaign is the victory points, and they're the main faction that I'm competing with at this point. If they were behind me, I would be more likely to. Oh, look at that! Did they lose or did they back up? They lost that. That's awesome. They just weaken these guys up for me. So let's see. What can we get done here? So let's send everyone in. Why do I not have a lord in here? I scratch through. Okay, so this guy's supposed to be here. Throw some nice troops in. Okay, so anyways, don't need to get too meticulous with that. Time to send just about everybody over here. And to reinforce, I still want to keep some troops present. In fact, what I'll do is I'll move one of these stacks over. I think that should be good enough to hold against the troop quality they have. Income's back on the rise. Not sure how I lost some of that. Maybe from the ship movement, that would make sense. Hit them. Where did their boats go? I swear they had another thing with ships. Maybe it's the one that just went back. So there's that. A 3 stack there. That is 1-1 galleys. So I should be able to take them on. That's probably, you know what, that's probably what's blocking some of my income. Because they're blocking trade from Venice and whatnot. Continue. Well, yeah. I'm gonna keep fortifying the borders, and this should be winnable. Their general gained some leadership or some command actually from beating Novgorod, and I think I just saw what I was expecting from the Mongols. Heavy losses, whoa. And another fight over here. I got a superior lord. See what happens. Oh my gosh, that was close. A last ditch effort from the French. Some naval victories. Okay, so now what I need to do is get the basics moving in Kyiv. And this is gonna last for 2 more turns. And I need to produce some new troops. Now, Khazar, these guys gotta get moved over. So they're fine. Got to queue up production here. It's important. There should be no more hordes arriving. Oops, forgot to manage this place. So Volga, Bulgaria, I forgot about after I assaulted the... Look at that. That's the kind of unit you want as an emir. Forgot to address construction and whatnot over here. Now we'll get that done. So we can move a couple units out of here. So some of our more elite troops. Move them over to Kyiv. That should be good enough there. And then I did move that whole squad. Alright, so troop production time. It's been a little while. These guys, I don't know what they were moving for. This is my king of Serbia, so we'll go back in here. Probably have some peasants to sit inside for when I do decide to move out of this area. And unit production. Okay, so I wanted to get 6 in infantry, Turkmen horse, foot soldiers. So I can get Saracen infantry out of Constantinople. I'll go for the Ghazi infantry from Rome, and then the typical Armenian heavy cavalry from Armenia. And quick time check. So we're just about 20-minute mark. So we'll close this out in a second here. Holy hell, look at this guy. You, sir, are about to be the Emir of, or Grand Prince of Kyiv. Look at that. I wonder what the income would have been if I didn't assign him there. I should have checked that just to get a better understanding of how those values change based on the leadership quality. I know I took a peek at that at some point earlier in the campaign, but I can't quite recall how much of a difference it made. Just gonna do a quick tax check. I know I've changed a lot of the taxes around when I had some public order issues, so it's probably a good time to reset on that and make sure I'm getting the money I should be. Geez, I really need to reset on that. Things are fluctuating so much. It's a shame they don't have more tooltips about the mechanics in this game. That's something I find with a lot of old school games is there's often very limited tooltips, so you don't fully understand what you're working with unless you do a lot of experimentation, and or if you maybe find some kind of person who's dug into the coding or whatever to figure how all the mechanics work. But anyways, took a little bit more territory back. The Mongols are pretty whittled down, so they've got just their Sultan. And I'm not sure, do they have any princes? I'm not sure if they have any royalty left. Although I don't know if it would show for us which guys are members of the royal family. Because for us, we get the silver crown on these guys, so we know. But anyways, I'm probably going to allow some of the European factions to deal with them. I like being able to hold this too wide front over here. I think the Italians are going to be next after we deal with people in Novgorod. So that'll be for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.